Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today I am in downtown Los Angeles, and I'm at the Latinitude event hosted by NAREP. And let me tell you, it's one of my favorite events of the year where there's all these amazing speakers, which I was able to snag one from the stage. She just got off stage. Vanessa, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Adam. It's awesome to be here.
All right, Vanessa. So have you been to a Latinitude before, or is this your first time? Give me a little bit of the backstory.
I have been to several Latinitudes.
Oh.
And I am a past president of this wonderful organization
get
here
out
in
of
Los
here.
Angeles.
Wonderful. So
I was,
you were past president of NAREP?
Of NAREP Los Angeles. This is one of my favorite chapters.
So what? So I didn't know that. So what keeps you coming back? What keeps you involved? What keeps you like motivated over here?
So one, I've been in residential lending for over 25, 30 years, give or take. Mm-hmm. And I absolutely love the mission of building sustainable homeownership for Latinos.
Wow.
Because many of us were not born with a silver spoon in our mouth. Mm-hmm. And the easiest way to become a millionaire, to become sustainable and build generational wealth is through real estate, especially here in beautiful Southern California. So when you invest wisely in real estate, this is such an important investment vehicle that you are set for life. And building it and doing it the right way and helping a Latino become a homeowner is just, it speaks wonders. You build a community, you build education, your children thrive, your community thrives. So I absolutely love the mission statement of a Hispanic sustainable homeownership. I've been involved since the very beginning, and I love NAREP, the mission. And I keep coming back because I'm a sponsor. Yeah. I keep coming back because I believe in the mission statement, and the people are just amazing. They become your second family.
That's amazing.
Yes.
How did you get started in real estate? Where did all that start for you? You said you've been in a couple decades now.
So I started out of college. I started doing lending, and I looked at it as an opportunity to help somebody become a homeowner. So if Adam, you wanted to buy a house, I'm going to make it easy for you. Yeah. It's either now or maybe in a few months or maybe in a year from now, but I'm going to help you navigate them. I'm going to help you get educated. And what's the best program for you based on your income, your assets, your capacity of payment. So I look at all of that, and that's what started for me. And then I looked at it like, oh my God, I can help you. I can help your family. I can help a community. So I loved it so much that I kept thriving in it. And now I'm a head of community lending for a bank.
It's amazing. And now you're in a leadership position. You've been doing this a long time. What do you tell the next group as you're coaching individuals, you're mentoring? Obviously, you're hiring them 2-3 year role, but for the people at home, how do they what do you recommend they do if they want to get started and get into the industry?
This is the best career in the whole world.
Yeah.
Because sky's the limit. When you help one person build their home, it's such an incredible experience to give them the keys and know that you help them with the loan. But then it's like a yin yang because you also have to work with a realtor. It's a community helping you become a homeowner. And once you start it, it's addicting because you're like, oh my God, how can I help you? But it's not difficult. If you have a passion for numbers, you have a passion for helping people, I highly recommend that you get a degree. It's not required. But if you want to keep advancing, the higher you have with degrees, the more likelihood you will get tapped on the shoulder. Because guess what? 1 in 2 people here in Los Angeles look like us. We're Latinos. And the majority of the homeowners are now coming to be Latinos. So it's a positive that you speak Spanish. Hablando español, abra muchas puertas. Yeah. So it's just a win-win. And once you're there, you're like, you want to help the other person. And then there's free money out there. You could actually know that there's down payment assistance. Maybe they don't have money to buy. Okay, well, let's figure out, do you qualify for down payment assistance programs with the city of Los Angeles or with a grant? So there's just so much opportunity out there that it's just wonderful. And it's whether it's in California, Los Angeles, or across the United States.
Yeah. So speaking high level here, I mean, you work for a bank now. If somebody's thinking about in the industry, and they're looking at different brands, different things, what are some of the high level things they should be considering, especially if they're starting their career in there? So whether working, and I don't mean to name names or one bank versus another, or one setup versus another, but just kind of if they've never known, they're watching this interview and they're thinking, let me look into this. What are some things that they should be thinking about?
So you want to look at a career path. Who am I going to be reporting? What do they have to offer me? What kind of programs does that bank or institution or small broker shop or mid-sized bank offer? What is different of that organization against someone else?
Yeah.
What are my benefits? How am I going to get paid? Am I going to get vacation time? So you have to look at all the pros and cons, what feels right for you. And then who is that leadership?
Yeah.
Does the leadership look like me? Do they understand me? You know, what do they bring to the table? Are they going to give me leads? Are they going to give me marketing? Are they going to help me with technology? You know, you want to be in a place where you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That you really enjoy the leadership, and then who's in the board of directors? Who is the executives? Do I want to learn from this person? Because if you're at the interview, you're like, you know what, that didn't feel right. Walk away because you can go to another institution.
Yeah.
And it's just like when you're interviewing, right? You're like, you know, that person just didn't feel right. Sky's the limit. Don't limit yourself. You know, I think I've been working at several companies. I had my own at one time. But it has to be right for you. You have to, you know, believe in that mission and the vision. And what is the company culture like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you were on stage earlier. Tell me a little bit more about, I was in here doing interviews and they don't let me out. You know, Gabby, Jose, they got me working over here. You know, not rap, they don't play. They're like, get to work, Adam. We brought you here to do interviews, right? Okay. Well, so what did you talk about? I didn't catch the.
So I talked about the 1% of Latinas hold a PhD or a doctorate.
Oh, wow.
So I have a doctorate in executive leadership. So I talked about how women can advance their careers by going to school. So I'm an advocate of education because I am upset and I don't agree that women should be making 60 cents to $1 that are Latinas. I'm like, oh, no. Not in this book. We're all in equal playing field.
Yeah.
So I'm a feminist at heart. I'm an educator at heart. And I want just to rise one Latina at a time. And, you know, I'm not the only one at the table. I want all of us at the table.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked on that data, by the way. This is the second year I covered the Marymount College. I believe that's the name off the top of my head. That does the State of the Woman report in California. It's this huge report. And it tracks things like that. And when I was looking at it, I'm like, wow. And then when you think about some of the data behind why those numbers are like that, then you start like amortizing it or saying like, okay, if that money was invested during this time or this or that, whatever, you're like, literally. And like even at a household, like even like what it looks like in education, all that stuff that you're saying, like that matters over time when it comes to the bottom line of money.
We're 51% of the population. Women outpace men. Women outlive men. Women hold 60% of the wealth. And yet we're not making the same. I'm like, no. That's unacceptable in this book. So that's what I was talking about is I share that my North Star, my mantra is querer es poder. You know, where there's a will, you have that power. And this was my father's.
Wow.
My father's saying his dicho. So I've always had that in my head. Querer es poder. You know, wanting is getting. That sky's the limit. We are our own limits.
Amazing. Well, I know you got a whole event out there. Lots more to do. Last thing I want you to do, look into the camera. How do people follow up? How can they follow you on social, connect with you and work, do business? How do people connect?
So on LinkedIn, my name is Dr. Vanessa Santos Montañez, and also Vanessa Santos Montañez on Facebook, and at Diva Vanny on Instagram. And you can find me at City National Bank. I'm the head of community lending. If you have questions, you want to get into lending, let me know. I'd love to be your coach and guide you. And also, if you're looking about buying a home, we have the best program out there called Ladder Up with a $20,000 grant, which is amazing. And you don't have to pay it back. It truly is a gift for down payment, closing costs, or to buy down the rate. And I'm really proud of that because that's a program that I helped create. So I love building generational wealth. So please connect with me, become a homeowner, go back to school, get your degree, and don't forget to become a member of NAREP because this is one of the best organizations out there, the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. Thank you. Querer es poder.
Fantastic. And everybody watching, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so you can just click on the links and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Each and every day we're bringing you new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way on your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Vanessa, again, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Adam. It was a pleasure to be here. Mission Matters, great podcast. I'm also a listener. So please get enlightened, listen to Adam, and let's make this a great day. Thank you so much.